Hey, good afternoon, folks. Looks like we are live. Welcome along to today's video. My name is Clive Jeffrey, if you didn't know, and you can find out all about me on clivejeffrey.com. So head over there and check it out now. As always, my trainings that I produce are predominantly directed at the home business profession, but the concepts and strategies that I talk about can work for any business opportunity or any kind of business, be it a brick and mortar or anything like that at all. So feel free to join in and share with anyone that you think may get benefit. So today's topic, what is content? You hear this term bandied around a lot, and I'm going to talk about exactly what it is and why you should be creating it. So just to answer the question, what exactly is content? Content is, hey Simon, content is information that is put out by people on either blog posts, social media posts. It could be on any kind of social media platform at all. And it's normally content, what I mean by content is information that answers questions that are in the minds of your ideal target market. So as I say, from the home business point of view, some of the biggest problems that I know people experience in the home business profession is how to generate leads of quality, targeted leads of people that may be interested in a home business opportunity, or maybe how to make more sales online. But you can use these strategies of creating content for, as I say, any kind of business niche whatsoever, from insurance agents to real estate agents to you name it. Even one of our mentors, Ray Higdon's, one of his students has a generator company that sells generators, and they use this content creation strategy to increase their sales by over 700,000 just in 1 year. So it just shows you how powerful it can be. So that's what content is. It's basically information that you can put out into the marketplace that's going to attract and bring your ideal customers to you. So that is the main reason that you want to go out and create this content, because you probably heard, and it's true, that the fastest way to grow any kind of business is to go out and actively prospect. This is why companies employ sales reps that go out and knock on doors, literally pick up the phone and make phone calls to different companies to see if they are interested in having a look at their goods and services. So to reverse that strategy, you can put content out into the marketplace that in the form of blog posts, as we say, videos, anything like that is deemed content. And if you put those out into the marketplace that answer your ideal target market's questions, it's going to bring those people to you, so that you can then start having conversations with them to show them, answer more questions about your products and services, and help them understand how you can benefit them, and then hopefully do business with them. So content creation is a long-term strategy. It's for those people that don't want to pick up the phone each and every day, single day, actively chasing people to see if they are open to have a look at whatever goods and services they are selling. How much better would it be if you actually had people, hey Sadie, how would it be if you had people actually coming to you asking you about your goods and services? So that's the main reason why you should be producing content, because it, as I say, it serves your marketplace, and it actually gets people then coming to you asking you about your business or business opportunity, and that is by far the my preferred way of doing things. So I'd much rather do that than actually hit the phones and see if people may possibly be interested in what I've got to say. I'd rather have people coming to me asking me about what I'm doing. So you can see why it's a long-term play. You might make a blog post, for example, and find that the day you put it out, you're not going to have a bunch of people coming out, reaching out to you. But if you can do it consecutively, day in, day out, eventually you're going to have a whole it's like having different fish hooks in the water. The more hooks you have out there in the water, in the ocean, the more chances you are of catching a fish. So if you're producing content from that your target market's going to be interested in, then the more pieces of content you have out there on the internet, the more chances of someone coming across it when they're looking for solutions to problems that they're having, and then they're going to see you as the authority and the expert, and then they will come out and track you down and ask you more questions. And then, as I say, it's a great way way of when you actually start having a conversation with someone, when they've seen that you're knowledgeable on the topic that they wanting to find out about, you're already perceived as an authority figure and in a position to help them. So it's as I say, it's a long-term play, and if you're serious about your business, regardless of the type of business, the sooner you start, the better off you're going to be. So it's the same as, like, you hear people say, when's the best time to plant a tree? It's either today or 20 years ago, and it's the same with producing your online content. If you haven't started yet, don't worry, start today, and you can do little pieces, just like little live videos like this that are providing some sort of value to your target market, or and you can just keep building on it. You build that library day in and day out, just like one brick at a time, and eventually you've got this mass army of little videos or little blog posts or little social media posts, all linking back to you. And as I say, you're literally spinning your web out there on the internet so that you can attract and bring people into you that you want to talk to about your business. So it is a long-term play, and there are better strategies. Some strategies to use are better than others, and the ones I like to recommend that people do is to start having a blog. That way you can put your content out on your blog and then drive people back to your blog by videos like this. So that's why you'll hear me say on my live streams or any content that I produce, go and find out more information about me on clivejeffrey.com. And if you want to get updated regularly on all my free trainings, then go to clivejeffrey.com/newsletter, and that way you'll get updated with everything that I put out there. So the reason I do that is because I actually own my blog. No one can take it away from me or shut it down. So any of your social media platforms that you're using, although they've got your name all over them, you don't actually own them, and they can be shut down on a whim and through no fault of your own. I actually had a recent situation where my Twitter account was suspended. Now, I hadn't done anything wrong, but I don't know, there was some false complaints or something against it, and it was shut down, but I've got it back now. But it just goes to show you, my blog, nobody can shut that down. I own that. So I thoroughly recommend, if you're just starting out, or even if you've been in business for a while, you've got to get yourself a blog, and that's where you can provide your content to your target market. It's something that you own, and then when you get subscribers to your blog, they go into your newsletter, and then you can continue to communicate with them, offering them value, more advice, free advice. You don't always want to be selling. You want to be seen as a value provider, and that way, we work this formula called attraction marketing, where we continuously provide value to the marketplace in the form of content, like we've just been discussing, that's going to attract people to us. So content, again, just to sum up, can be anything from social media posts, videos, blog posts, and any kind of social media posts, but the only ones that you actually own and have complete control over are your blog and your email list. So those are the two that you want to concentrate on. All your other social media is essentially spokes in the wheel. Your blog and your list is your central hub, and everything else feeds back into that. So you want to get a clear strategy on how you're going to do this to get it to work most effectively. As I say, it's a long-term play, but the sooner you start, the sooner you will be able to stop having to chase people. And I don't like the word chase, but if you're out prospecting, and I thoroughly recommend you do that when you first start out, it's a great skill to have, and you'll never go hungry if you're competent at it. But how much better would it be if the people that you had to call were actually people who had raised their hand and said, yes, please contact me, I want to know more about what you're doing. So much better, so much better conversation to have than having to pick up people and they keep asking, who are you again? The difference in conversation is just so huge. So get out there, start producing content. If you would like some more advice on how you can go about this, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. Get a blog set up. I can let you know the system that I use that allows you to set up a blog with a couple of clicks, and it'll teach you all these strategies that I've been talking about here in great detail, and I can help you every step of the way. So reach out to me. Hopefully you've got some value from this, and as always, I like to say, if you know anyone else that may find this beneficial, please share this post with them, and come and check me out on clivejeffrey.com. And thank you for everyone that's come here along and watched live today. Andrew, Ruth, Sadie, for Frizana, and Don, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all, appreciate the likes, and I look forward to catching up with you all again on tomorrow's training. Thank you all again. Cheers.